Ladies and gentlemen, the illusion of choice. There's going to be a bit of a mystery illusion of choice because I haven't been reading any of them. I'm just going to pick one at random and see what happens. Let's have a look at it, shall we? How on earth did I get those? The Murloc@gmail.com was the place to email in. Oh, this is good. We'll do this one. So it comes in from Gideon, who says, "Hi TB, I was just wondering what you thought of Blizzard's little offhand comment about implementing something they refer to as the looking for guild system and what the impact could be. I know we have no information right now beyond the name. Not true. I do. So any speculation is just that. But this could be a step towards solving a lot of complaining as regards to the game being more slanted towards guilds. One of the big problems is that putting players in touch with guilds has been an issue, either because the good guilds don't advertise or because players don't fancy going on and finding information about guilds outside of the game, as some guilds seem to want to make you work and beg and apply and things like that. But it would seem that any system that lets players and guilds get together would be good. Star Trek Online has something similar with the fleet system. You can search for fleets and apply to join. So it would seem that this can work. Well, okay. So, I can tell you about the Looking for Guild system because it is on the PTR in a very basic form. I made a very short video about it because there wasn't an awful lot to see. So what the Looking for Guild system allows you to do is you can open the Looking for Guild system and you can apply. You can apply for a guild. You can search for them based on various criteria. However, there are not a lot of criteria to search by. The current criteria are as follows: casual, moderate, and hardcore, and weekends and weekdays. That's it. Those are the only criteria you can currently use to search for anything. So, that is not what I call an amazing system. You can then apply to it by browsing the guilds that have come up from your search and then just clicking request membership, and you can send along a little message. Now, you can list your guild in a similar manner, and you can also put a little message, kind of like the length of a guild message of the day, and that will appear in the browser. That will also appear in the browser with the various criteria, so if you're searching for a weekends-only guild, it will not show up those who raid only on weekdays, etc., etc. However, while it is a great idea, the system right now is nowhere near ready to go in. There is no question about that. So, let's talk about what needs to be in a system to make this successful. So for the last 6 years, guilds have primarily worked by a system of application, and that application system has been done externally. It's been done outside of the game. Why has it been done outside of the game? Because that's the most convenient way of doing it, ladies and gentlemen. It is. Without question. Much, much easier and more convenient. And you might think, well, Total Biscuit, that's not convenient at all, but when you compare it to the other possibility, which is having to talk to people in-game and having a face-to-face interview, it is much more convenient to have an external forum whereby you ask people to leave their, yes, indeed, their applications. And we're talking about, you know, full-length applications here. Now, if this is going to work, what they have to do is implement something into the game which allows it to do just that. Proper application processes. Right now, there aren't any. That's bad. Not good, is it? No, no, no. Here's what a Looking for Guild system needs to be, in my opinion. It needs way more characteristics. 1. Casual, moderate, hardcore. Really? I think not. Thank you, Blizzard. We will not be having an enforcement of 3 mandatory and indeed arbitrary distinctions between the entire 12 million players that you have within your game. You can't split them down to 3 categories. Are you nuts? How do you define any of those things? Moderate's the stupidest thing. It's like, at least there's been some discussion about the idea of casual and hardcore. What the hell's moderate, for God's sake? I don't know. I can't decide. I put moderate. Bad. Secondly, folks, as I put the top on my bottle of Sicilian lemon water in a typically Swedish manner, dunker, dunker. weekends and weekdays? Really? You can't do that. If I can only raid on a Tuesday and Thursday, and I apply for a guild that's weekdays, and I suddenly find out they raid on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to be a bit boned, aren't I? Oh, it's so horrible. Right. So that needs to be changed. That needs to be very specific. Yeah? It's got to be on a day basis, and then it's got to be what? Evenings? Daytime? Late night? Mornings? What about these things? You know, we need to have this in the game. That's got to be there. Now, bear in mind, it is optional to list your guild for this. So, this is the problem. If it remains in the way that it's currently set up, nobody's going to use the bloody thing. And everything that's going to be in there will be bad guilds. Because good guilds want to be more discerning in the people that they bring in. So, no. You need more options there. You also... Where the hell is the option for PvP guilds? My god! You realise these exist, right? I need to make this very, very, very clear. Guys, it exists. There are PvP guilds. There are quite a few of them, in fact. Why is that not mentioned? What about leveling guilds? What about guilds that have really no focus on raiding of any description? Why can we not have various criteria for that? Why can we not have, flags for this guild actively does, what, PvP, PvE? Who knows? I'm not interested in taking this call. It can go away. Thank you. No! Shut up. There we go. Off and on. So, more flags required. Not only that, though. Let's go a stage further. Why not have an in-game application system? What is stopping you? It's such a basic idea as well. It really is such a very, very, very basic idea. No, I'm not interested. Go away. Good lord. Seriously, hang on a second. This phone, this house phone I might add. It's going over here. Thank you. Might have sort of thrown that down the stairs. Hope it's okay. Anyway. Why not have an in-game application system? What is stopping you from having an in-game application system? Nothing! Why can we not set out a set of fields which people have to fill in, and then they can submit an application in the actual game itself? What is stopping you? Nothing! Nothing at all. So why not just do that? Here's the problem. This little box that you fill in, that you could put maybe 200 words in, that is not enough to apply to any reasonable guild. Guilds have application processes for a goddamn reason, folks. They do. It's true. They do. Why do you think they have them? Because they want to be discerning about who they let in. If you do not allow them to be discerning about that, then the only people who will use the looking for guild system are those that are not discerning. And why would you want to be in a guild that doesn't care about the people it brings in? That's terrible. That's such a dumb idea. No. Horrible. I have no problems with the system being implemented, just as I have no problems with the looking for group system being implemented. Absolutely. Make a mechanical method within the game whereby you can apply directly and things can be done via an automated and organized fashion. Absolutely do it. But make it work properly before you bring it in. Right now, obviously, it's on the PTR. There's 2 months for them to get this right. So I hope they do. I really, really do hope that they get this sorted out. Because right now, and the looking for guild is just horrible. It's disgraceful. It doesn't have enough information to accurately apply to anything. It is so simplistic that I would go as far as to say that Blizzard doesn't even understand what being in a guild actually means on that basis. How could they, if they think guilds can be categorized so simply and so broadly? No. No, folks. It is bad. It is very, very bad. we do not, in fact, want. I was not happy. I was not pleased. Fix it. Make it better. You have the time, folks. You have the time to make it better, to make it superior. So make it superior. That, I believe, is that for the show. Shout out time, folks. Email into themurloc@gmail.com. You can tweet me or you can send me a message over IRC. Do it, ladies and gentlemen, do it. For the last few minutes of the show. That will be a good idea. And then, folks, we will all be good. We will be happy. It will be wondrous. We'll be so, so happy. Shout out to Krellian Stormcrow for playing Retribution and co-op the whole night. Yeah, I've got that. I want to play it later. I'm so busy. I've got Azeroth Daily and the Magicka video to release tonight. So I'm probably not going to play any of that. I got like the first 2 missions done and I'm loving every bit of it. Oh, it's great. Playing Chaos, of course. A shout out to Inspector Gadget. From me and Max. Yes, that's from Karen. Fantastic. Yeah, we had the Game Fest last week, and all that could really be stuck in people's minds was Inspector Gadget. Oh, I know what to do. Oh, I know what to do, yes. Anyway, yeah. Just pay no attention to the rapid and frantic clacking of keys in the background. No, we wouldn't be doing anything like that, would we? No, absolutely not. Okay. More stuff. Oh, that's disappointing. I'm gonna have to get it from elsewhere. I will find it. Get it. This is important, folks. This is important. Aha! This might be the one. There we go. Anyway. Without any more of that nonsense... Oh, God! No! Stop immediately! Oh, my God. Anyway, shout-outs! A shout-out to Too Good, a.k.a. Too Good Harding, for sponsoring Bloodline Champion tournaments out of his own pocket. Well done to him. And I will be covering BLC at some point, by the way. Can I give a shout-out to Dave, Fear the Flames, and him playing as Fear on Old Dragonmoor? Yes. Apparently that's where he played. Maybe he did. That's from Najald, perhaps. Shout out to TB and the faithful listeners who aren't stupid. That'll be all 7 of them. A shout out to my newly built skull fortress in Minecraft that has a stylish top hat in honor of our Lord and Master. Who the hell's that? That's from Hootmoo. A shout out to IKillFL. Who the hell is IKillFL? I don't know, but there you go. Apparently there's somebody called that. For building a ridiculous large house in the Minecraft town. And a shout out to the Emperor. Or indeed for the Emperor. Shout out to myself because I'm awesome and egocentric. That's from Ziv here. And a shout out to your phone and your bouncer for making the bot spam. A shout out for the 11 Pledge division in Troll Face, currently stomping Ascendant Council into the ground. It will hit the floor soon. That's from Lich Reaver. Oh yeah, that would actually make us really, really amazing, I gotta say. Okay, what else have we got? More shout outs. Shout outs over Twitter. Shout out to Vordy from Bloodhoof EU. I've quit and I'm not coming back for months. Congratulations. A shout out to you guys across the street I've been playing Magicka with. We just blew up the end boss with a quad beam crossing. That's from Tussles. And a shout out to Yogscast and me for the fantastic Magicka videos. And a shout out to Kazmadan US, the world's worst server. And it's home to Kensanity. Right, folks, I am done. Thank you very, very much. You have been a fantastic audience as always. Now, I think the most important thing is whether or not we were able to get what I was looking for here. Perhaps we were. I certainly hope we were. If we were not, we will know about it. Thanks for watching and listening to Blue Please. I'm out of here, folks. Good night.